Welcome to PGTV News. Here are our top stories. Construction at Lakeland Linder Airport. Find out what's coming and what it means for the community.
Bartow Ford is known for giving back to the community. Find out which event they are hosting.
Hello and welcome to PGTV News. I'm Stephen Barnes.
And I'm Lauren Lingill. Thank you for tuning in. Our report begins in Lakeland, where construction on a 42-acre maintenance and air cargo facility project is set to begin in July. Construction of the terminal will include a ramp for hangars, cargo spaces, wetland mitigation, and stormwater management. Lakeland Mayor Bill Mutz said the proposal brings big possibilities. The airport for us is the epicenter of future opportunities.
Lots of things going on over there at the airport.
I'm telling you, it's the epicenter.
Big plans. Also in Lakeland, if you're the outdoors kind of person, the Heartland chapter of the Florida Trail Association has created a new kayak/canoe trail at Tenor Rock Wildlife Management Area. Paddlers are required to sign in at the office before entering the water. There's also a $3 per person fee. The facility is open Fridays through Mondays.
I'm a little uneasy about the signing in part just because I'm like, why am I not coming back? But I'm also really looking forward to this trail. Kayaking is right up my alley.
Yeah, you do a lot of biking on trails and stuff too, right?
Absolutely. If it's outside, I'm there. If it's in the woods or the water, it's the best.
A little eco-tourism going
That's
on.
what we do.
Right.
The City of Lakeland Wastewater Division will close a portion of South Tennessee Avenue between East Orange Street and East Lime Street in order to repair a sanitary sewer line. The closure will begin at 8 a.m. on Monday, July 2nd, and is estimated to be completed on Friday, July 6th. This will be a 24-hour-a-day closure until the repairs are completed. The closure on the Orange Street end will allow for local traffic to access the parking lot on the east side of the road, but no through traffic will be permitted. The closure on the Lime Street end will not allow any traffic to go through. The sidewalk along the east side of Tennessee Avenue between East Orange and East Lime will also be closed. Pedestrians will need to detour to the sidewalk along the west side of South Tennessee Avenue while work to the sanitary sewer line is being completed.
And starting on Monday, Polk County will close Eagle Lake Loop Road in southwest Winter Haven for 150 days to help speed the replacement of the aging bridge structure that spans the Juanita Farms drainage canal. The project extends along Eagle Lake Loop Road from just east of the intersection at Rifle Range Road to about 450 feet east of the canal. Through traffic will be detoured around the work zone along Rifle Range Road and Eloise Loop Road. Peak hour traffic congestion is expected, and commuters are advised to drive with caution, follow detour signs, and allow extra time for trips through this area.
Absolutely, you gotta allow that extra time. Don't rush, especially, don't be late, but don't rush.
Anytime there's road work, you really ought to be slowing down, really paying attention. There's a lot of stuff going on, confusion, workers.
A lot of accidents can happen that way, so be careful. Auburndale's historic City Hall is under construction. After Hurricane Irma, the two-story building was showing signs of age. Commissioners approved a $200,000 budget, with half of it coming from a Florida Department of State grant. Most of the money will pay to fix the roof and damage near the second floor restrooms. Any money left over will be applied to the re-grout and remortar of exterior bricks.
In Lake Wales, the Family Literacy Academy just received a $10,000 grant from the Dollar General Literacy Foundation. The Family Literacy Academy is a Lake Wales-based literacy nonprofit organization. The money will be used for arts programs for its students. Deming Cowles, executive director of the Family Literacy Academy, said most of our students are at-risk youth, and this will help tremendously. Since its founding in 2005, the Family Literacy Academy has served about 1,500 adults in East Polk. It began as a GED program, but evolved to include ESOL programs, which is curriculum geared toward helping students of other languages learn English, as well as tutoring initiatives for the children. The organization helped 75 adults and 125 students last year.
For most of us, summer is a game changer when it comes to health. So let's go to Scott Schablum with the health tip.
Hi, my name's Scott Schablum with the Florida Department of Health, and I wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about how you can stay safe when you're outside this summer. The most common forms of skin cancer come from exposure to ultraviolet rays that come from the sun or artificial sources like tanning beds. The sun's UV rays can damage your skin in as little as 15 minutes. So here are some easy recommendations to help protect yourself and your family. Number 1, stay in the shade. You can reduce your risk of skin cancer by simply seeking shade under an umbrella, tree, or other shelter. Number 2, wear proper clothing. When possible, long-sleeve shirts or long pants or skirts can provide protection from UV rays. Clothes made from tightly woven fabric offer the best protection. Number 3, wear a hat. For the most protection, wear a hat with a brim that goes all the way around that shades your face, ears, and the back of your neck. Number 4, wear sunglasses. Sunglasses protect your eyes from UV rays and reduce the risk of cataracts. They also protect the tender skin under your eyes from sun exposure. And finally, number 5, put on sunscreen. Put on broad-spectrum sunscreen with at least an SPF of 15 before you go outside, even on slightly cloudy or cool days. Don't forget to put on a thick layer on all parts of exposed skins and get help for those hard-to-reach places like your back. By following these simple tips, you can ensure you're doing what you need to keep your family safe while you're outside this summer.
Thank you, Scott, with that tip. And now for our hot business tip is Benicia Frazier.
This is Benicia Frazier with your quick business tip, here to answer all of your business-related questions. Here's how to turn your passion for food into a successful home-based cottage food business. Cottage foods have gained a lot of interest as people look to make money from home or supplement their income. Florida law allows individuals to use their home kitchens to produce for sale certain food products that can be sold directly to consumers. So, what is a cottage food? A cottage food is a food product produced in a home kitchen, such as cakes, pies, breads, and cereals. Second homes, vacation homes, motorhomes, or outbuildings such as sheds or barns are not allowed for food production. Does a cottage food operator require a license or permit? Cottage food operators require no license or permit from the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services and are not inspected by any state government entity. However, cottage food operators are not exempt from city, county regulations. So, always check with the zoning agency in your city or county regarding your home business requirements. Where can I sell my cottage products? Cottage food operators must sell directly to the consumer or the consumer's private event venue. Cottage food products can be sold at farmers markets, green markets, flea markets, and roadside stands, provided there are no other food items at the stand that require a food permit. Cottage food operators are prohibited to sell to local restaurants, grocery or convenience stores, mobile vendors, mail order, wholesalers, distributors, or across state lines. Lastly, all cottage food products offered for sale at the public must be prepackaged with an affixed label that includes name and address of cottage food operation, name and ingredients of product, net weight, food allergen labeling, and nutritional information. The required cottage food statement made in a cottage food operation that is not subject to Florida's food safety regulations is also mandatory. Additional information regarding your cottage food business can be found at www.freshfromflorida.com. Don't forget to visit our webpage at www.polk-county.net and select Community and Small Business Assistance, or feel free to call our office at 863-534-5915.
Thank you, Benicia. That was pretty interesting. Getting started with your little small business at home, and
I do not think I would be good at that business, but I think for some people it's perfect.
If I knew you were coming out, I'd bake the cake.
Aw, thanks.
Well, we have to take a quick break now, but when we return, we'll tell you all about a Bartow Ford event where they are showing appreciation to men and women who protect our community.
Did you know parking over tall, dry grass can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to PGTV News. Being a law enforcement officer is not an easy job. And for Bartow Ford, it's really important to show the officers in our community that what they do is appreciated. Here's Tina Mann with the story.
The Blue Lives Matter event put on by Bartow Ford is to show appreciation of the hard work our law enforcement officers put forth. For Bartow Ford, showing these officers that they are appreciated hopefully goes a long way.
It started 3 years ago as just an idea that we thought everybody would like, and we, as Bartow Ford, our appreciation for the law enforcement is huge, and we thought with the way this is now, it'd be a great time for us to do an event like this and show our appreciation for everybody, so it's worked out amazing. Honestly, we do a lot of events here at Bartow Ford. This is by far our favorite. A lot of times these guys are underappreciated for what they get to do, and this is just a small way of just showing these guys, hey, we care. We care as a dealership, as a town, as our county, that we care for these people. So and what they do, and we appreciate what they do for us.
The event may be a few years old, but for Bartow Ford, making it a long-lasting tradition is very important.
Look at the crowd, look at the turnout. I mean, our turnout, we're blessed every year. We have a couple hundred officers here, and I don't see this going anywhere or doing anything. I see for the next, at least in the near future, us doing this every single year. I mean, we moved it up this year so the weather would be a little bit better. It wouldn't be hot, so typically it's a fall event or a late summer event for us, but we moved it up so that the weather would be nice. And like I say, I don't see this going anywhere or doing anything. It's been, like I say, it's that great. Look at the people here. It just makes it wonderful. So it's awesome.
Well, it's now time for one of my favorite segments of the show here, sports with Coach Neil Duncan.
Hey, thanks, guys. Well, I want to remind everyone to check out the PGTV listings for weekly airings of Sports Central. When you tune in, you'll see a full hour of featured guests, athlete spotlights, and so much more. You can also tune into the radio version of Sports Central on Talk 96.7 every Tuesday morning from 7 to 8 a.m. and every Thursday from 5 to 6 p.m. Now let's get to your Polk County sports news. This past Saturday night, Juan Tejada scored late in the second half, his team leading 6th goal of the season to lift the Tropics to a 3-1 win over Football Club Miami City. This past Saturday, as mentioned, at Bryant Stadium, the Tropics improved to 6-1-2, good for 20 points. Mount Verde will visit Bryant Stadium this Saturday. They're also 6-1-2, meaning the home game Saturday will be for sole possession of first place in the USL PDL Southeast Division. Good luck, guys. Not only will Saturday's game be for first place, but the Tropics will looking for revenge because they're the only loss that the Tropics have was to Mount Verde with a 2-0 decision a couple weeks ago. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. For more information, go to tropicsoccer.com. Well, starting June 23rd, Polk County began hosting the Wilson Premier East Championships. This is a tournament for high school classes 2019, 2020, and 2021, and it's being held at the Lake Myrtle Sports Park in Auburndale and Tigertown in Lakeland. Some of the highest caliber high school players from around the East Coast and around the country are showcasing their talents right here in Polk County. For more information as this event continues in Polk County, go to wilsonpremierbaseball.com. Well, it's that time of year you want to make plans now to attend the Lakeland Flying Tigers July 4th Fireworks Extravaganza. Celebrate the 4th of July with the largest fireworks show in Polk County following the game. The Sofa Kings will perform between the game and the fireworks. First pitch is scheduled for 5 p.m. For more information on sports and special events, go to centralfloridasports.com or visit centralflorida.org. Back to you guys.
Thank you for the sports report, Neil, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hanging out with us for the last 15 minutes.
Remember to tune in again next week for another installment of PGTV News. We'll see you next time.